feel a lot of us sometimes have this puppet master kind of view of God. That God's up there holding all the strings, that he's dictating the path, that when something doesn't happen, it's because God has a bigger plan. And I find this kind of view of God works in the interim. But it doesn't work when big things in our life happen. When, maybe we miss out on the job we really wanted, or the relationship that we prayed for restoration, that we worked so hard for, falls apart, or the loved one we prayed for ends up not getting the healing. It's in times like that kind of puppet master view of God is really hard. And I feel when we dive into scripture, when we dive into who Jesus is, that we're met with a different God. We're met with a God who is full of love, that is love, that came down from the heavenlies to be with us, that let go of the strings. A God that came to be with us. A God that desires partnership with us. God that's not controlling everything like some ruthless puppet master, but a God that's been able to let go of the strings a little bit, and he's more like the wind that blows through. And this kind of a God we can lean into in those moments when things aren't right. We can lean in to this view of God. We can imagine this God being with us in times of trial, leaning in, desiring partnership, desiring to help us, and us leaning in as well. And it can be transformative. This kind of God holds us when the heartbreak comes, not telling us, just trust me, I had a bigger plan. But we're met with a God that just holds us and says, trust me, I'm with you, I'm holding you. And in those moments, we're held. And when we're held by that kind of embrace from God, it is transformative grace that can change us from the inside out. So I want to encourage you, when you go through hard times, when life gets tough, remember that the God we find in Scripture is a God that's full of love. A God that is with us, desiring to partner with us. That's wanting to hold us in those times. And that kind of God can transform us from the inside out.